party. They've always been able to receive income, revenue, work. I mean, if you just have a look, Kevin Rudd just failed as the ambassador to America because it's Kevin fucking Rudd. He's a cuckold. He's not a leader. He waits for the focus group to tell him what to think, and then he pretends he's intelligent when he's not. But they're the kind of people, and he just failed up. He got put into some think tank where he gets to make, way more money, and that's how it works. But these people have never struggled. They don't know what it's like to be homeless. They don't know what it's like to not have a job. They don't know what it's like to have to pay for registration or fucking passports, for that matter, which it's so fucking expensive, it's blocking people from traveling, because that was the purpose of raising the price. The Australian government want full authoritative control over every fucking facet of our fucking life because they think they're better than us. But these people have never once lived like us. So what do? They have to make more rules and more laws to, number one, maintain the status quo, the bureaucratic state status quo. Number two, for their own fucking self-importance. Because without all these rules, laws, legislation that they make up, they wouldn't have a job. That is what it's all about. Maintaining the bureaucratic state status quo above all else. And if anybody says anything negative about it, well, that's hate speech now. Now let's just go and have a really quick look at a lot of stuff that's happened. I haven't lived in Australia for 20 years. I've been back for 3 months now, and I am fucking what? I am like, fuck. My God. Public servants have become they've always been red tape aficionados, but now it's not about finding a solution. It's about maintaining the status quo above all else. It's not about fixing things. It's about maintaining the bureaucratic state. If it means at the cost of a life of an Australian, it doesn't fucking matter to them. But why does this happen? Government started to think it's more important than the people. That our lives, our freedom of life is more important. That the bureaucratic state is more important than our personal freedoms. Now, it's got to the point where they've imported, at least there's but 2 million people in the last few years that will never assimilate. They will never be part of the true Australian experience. And I'm getting very fearful that we're going to turn out to be like the Somalis in Minnesota. Number one, they get all the government money. Then they money launder some of it back to the political elites. But when you want to interact with these people, no, because they form their own racial enclaves and you're not allowed in them. So I was watching a video from somebody in America. I just read his name. I think it may be Nick Wright. He went up there to investigate the Somalian fraud. Now imagine importing fucking tribal pirates into your nation. Holy shit! Oh wait, Australia does the same thing. We're in for a big fucking shock. You know, what happened in Bondi was absolutely disgusting. Right? I think that even moderate Muslims can agree. And also, I think second and third generation and longer Muslims can say, you know what, we don't want the Middle Eastern shit here. social groups to vote for them, 85% overwhelmingly Labour. They're willing to accept that into our civil society. And there are people that still vote for them. Wow.